Have you ever wondered what it would be like to be completely alone, stranded with nothing but yourself and the untamed wilderness? This is the story of how I survived on a hardcore Minecraft island with no one by my side. I'll never forget the night the storm hit. White-capped waves tossed my little boat like a toy. As darkness fell, I knew my only chance was reaching land before the old wooden hull broke apart. Through the rain, a vague shape emerged, an island. I dragged my weary body onto the shore, collapsing with relief, yet fearing what dangers lurked in the shadows of those dense trees. With no shelter or supplies, surviving the nights would test all my wits and courage. But I was determined to conquer this wild domain and make it my home. That first night, hungry and afraid, the crackling flames offered small comfort against the howling wind. Sleep came in fits as strange cries echoed in the darkness. Come morning, I knew true isolation had begun, and also my fight to endure it. Daylight revealed an untamed jungle, thick with mysteries. Venturing in, I sensed beings watching from the lush growth. Gathering what resources I found, my goal was a shelter and tools to shape this land. Yet threats lurked everywhere, and one mistake could mean a game over. Permanently. After days of toil, I had a meager shelter to call my own. But was it enough now that night was falling? Only time would tell if I have what it takes to survive alone on this island, or if solitude will prove my ultimate doom. Come back to see how my journey into the unknown continues. As night fell again, I hurried to finish before the mobs emerged. Safe inside my shelter, I watched the flickering firelight cast dancing shadows through the trees. Then I heard it, a low growl that raised the hairs on my neck. Peering out, two glowing eyes stared back at me from the darkness. A creeper. With a hiss, it crept closer. I knew I had to act fast or be blown to bits. Grabbing a torch, I flung open the door and yelled wildly, lunging at the monster as orange fire streaked across the starry sky. The blast shook the ground, leaving a smoldering crater. I had survived, but just barely. It seemed this land would offer no mercy. In the morning light, I surveyed the damage to my shelter. It would have to do for now. I needed better tools and protection. Venturing into the jungle once more, I searched for resources. Each rustle of leaves had me jumping. By dusk, I emerged with an upgrade, a simple stone axe and pickaxe. Slowly but surely, I was adapting to this wild place and gaining what I required to last another night. My skills were improving, but so were the dangers. Could I survive long enough to truly tame this island, or would it eventually beat me?